Just because you're black doesn't mean you have to vote Democrat. This year, in order to see benefits for our communities, we need to vote outside the box. Find out more by visiting us at tuconservative.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for the best 30-minute morning show on the internet. You locked in with the Urban Conservative right here on top of the morning. Of course, you are joined by the TUC twins. Head over to tuconservative.com. That's the website where you can support what we got going on over here, which is promoting conservative policy ideas and values in our urban centers, connecting with our folks in the urban community, and putting them up onto this conservative game, this political game. Kind of get behind the curtain sometimes and get behind some of these narratives and, deconstruct, as it were. So, again, top of the morning, folks. Top of the morning, folks. Bro, what's up with you, man? Top of the morning, sir.
Top of the morning to you, and ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for rocking with us each and every Monday through Friday right here on the Urban Conservative for Top of the Morning. If you haven't done so already, like my brother said, tuconservative.com is the website. As always, jump in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, listening from, so that we can give you a shout out. Been a very interesting last couple of days, bro. We kind of slipped last week because we had a major announcement to happen. So we didn't really do a show last week.
Nah, but let's talk about this right here. Let's discuss this. Let's talk
That's
about
a big
this.
deal.
Yeah, this is a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Ali, go ahead, man. The floor is yours, sir.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have announced my candidacy for the U.S. Congress 12th Congressional District. That encompasses all of Mecklenburg County. It's a district wholly contained inside of Mecklenburg. We are running to bring real representation to the U.S. House. I believe that it's time we had a representative that's actually going to fight to keep your family safe, close that border, shut down the flow of fentanyl that's just wrecking our cities, put a real emphasis on education. We look at, look at places like Charlotte, right? And the early childhood literacy numbers. Look at what our children are doing. And we have a representative in there now who has done absolutely nothing about it. So we are going to fight. You can go to aliforcongress.com to support the mission. We have a plan to run a campaign unlike anything anybody's ever seen in this district, but we need your help to do that. We're asking everybody to go to aliforcongress.com, make a donation, make a contribution, help us fight for this congressional seat. It's not that hard to do. aliforcongress.com, and then we'll keep you all posted because we're going to have a kickoff event and all that kind of fun stuff. But again, folks, I've announced my intention to become the next representative for District 12. We got to talk about law enforcement. We're going to talk about education. We're going to talk about the border. We're going to talk about a whole lot of issues, but we're going to fix them. And we're going to go up there and fix them. Use our relationships to fix some of these problems. So there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. We have announced that we are running for the U.S. Congress in District 12. So there you go. That's what we got. Make sure you hit us up, subscribe. You can hit that subscribe button. You can hit that diggity donate button, which is important. And look, folks, $24 is what we need. If you can send $24, we can do so much more with that 24. Now, we'd love it if you did 240 or 2,400, but we know what the economy's like. So again, reach out to us, hit that subscribe button, sign up so that you can stay in the loop. I just got a message from my friend Sandra. She said, website's amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. Appreciate that and all the love from out of Anson County. But yeah, man, we're in it to win it, bro. We are going to do it. We are in it. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the morning special announcement. And speaking of Congress, bro, don't forget to join us tonight at 8 p.m. for the Urban Conservative podcast, because we will be joined by a congressional candidate out in the 1st Congressional District. U.S. Army Colonel retired Lori Bookout will be joining us on the Urban Conservative podcast tonight. So y'all make sure you come back for that. But yo, Major City Monday, bro. What's happening, man?
Where's the flyer for that? I don't even see the flyer for that.
Oh, you want to see the flyer for it?
Yeah.
Here, well, I'll bring it up at some point during the thingy. But here you go.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah,
how about that?
Lori get some shine, man. Come on.
Let Lori get a little shine. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Lieutenant, I'm sorry, I'm going to reduce her to a lieutenant colonel, but Colonel retired Lori Bookout will be joining us tonight at 8 p.m. on the Urban Conservative Podcast. She is running for U.S. House out in District 1. I'm looking forward to that interview. I think it'll be a good interview. I had a chance to spend some time with her out in Granville County, and, a very impressive lady. So we'll have a great interview with her tonight at 8 p.m. Shouts out to Marla Ivester. G-Town's in the building. Oh man, one of the best coffee shops. Coffee. Do you call them a coffee tour or like a restaurant tour? But shouts out to the homie Ryan French from French Express Coffee out there in Kannapolis, and he's opening up new stores. So shouts out to the brother Ryan French. If you happen to be out Kannapolis way, hit up French Express Coffee. One of the dopest spots out there.
I experienced a coffee jet this morning.
A what?
A coffee jet.
What's that?
You ever knock your cup of coffee over? And then when you go to grab it real fast, it squirts out of the hole like a jet coffee onto it. So I had to spend 12 minutes with Clorox wipes, wiping off the television, the bookshelf, the carpet, but it shot out like a jet, like the force. Because when I tapped it, I grabbed it, and it just like a jet, like a coffee jet, from where I was sitting across everything in front of it. Yeah. Thanks, Ryan, nice. For backing me up. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, sir. He knows exactly what I'm talking. Yeah. So, while you're talking about coffee, it just reminded me we're off camera today, so you can't see the coffee cup I got, but it was a 7-Eleven coffee cup. They're very festive now, and they have facts on them. Piping hot coffee, cold hard fact. Most people would ask for more than just their 2 front teeth. Happy holidays, 7-Eleven. That's true.
Bro, shouts out to Ryan. He said you never know how much liquid is in your cup until it's in you. Got it. Thank you so much, Marla. We appreciate the love. I know. And I think if you're in the gas house, you're in District 14, which means you've got Speaker Moore, Pat Harrigan, and Eric Levinson running out in that race. Very interesting. We'll be talking more about some of these hot button congressional issues.
Yeah, look, I know you wanna get into the I know it's Major City Monday, right? I know you want to get into the Charlotte thing, but I have to tell y'all, as somebody who was alive and functioning and coherent pre-internet, right? I remember how much news I knew about, right? I can remember a point where, right, the news was kind of like not as like this impact that news has now, the ability to just like have.
Is it too much, you're saying?
It is the fact that this exists, right? Listen, the fact that this exists, I can't even click on these videos, right? The fact that this exists is too much for me. This is too much, right? Because we can do a whole show on this page alone. November 16th, the fight breaks out at Moon Valley High School in Phoenix.
Which you're saying is back in the days we'd have never knew about it.
You would have never knew about that fight unless somebody got killed and it made it to the local story, right? And maybe it's a nostalgic moment, but my question becomes: how much do you need to know? How much do you need to know? How much of this do we need to know? Why do I need to know?
Does the fight at Moon Valley High School really impact me? Like, does it really?
No, that's not the point. Do I need to know, right, that let me go back. I clicked the button. A mob of 40 loot a FedEx truck stopped at a red light in Memphis. Okay.
Now, I almost want you to click on that. I almost want you to click on that one.
Okay. Yeah, but this is just incredible that you can just, this is a rabbit hole. This is just a pure rabbit hole. Is it still there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Is it playing?
Yeah.
Did you get audio?
Yeah, a little bit.
Damn. Oh, you ain't trying to move.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yeah, I hear it, but I'm confused.
I'm so going stupid, bro. Damn. In traffic though, folks. I'm talking about they own that bitch.
All right, hold on, bro. Hold on. So
I'm
let me
trying to
get
get
this
the
straight.
audio pipe through.
No. It was playing audio. I hear him, but here's my problem with this. Here's my thing. This is in traffic, cuz. This is on the street, bro.
Oh snap!
So here's my thing, right? When everyday people, when regular people get fed up with this and things go worse, what happens?
What do you mean? What happened?
So think about this. This is people's stuff. This is people's what?
Yeah, okay.
Yo, come on, bro.
I understand what you're saying, but like, what are you saying though? Like, what do you propose is the answer to this? Because like, what do you say? Like, what do you say? Like,
I'm saying
because other than they're gonna jump out, they're gonna do it. What are we gonna do? Like, what do you suppose? I have a solution.
Fully automatic rubber bullet gun?
Bean bags for everybody.
Beanbag, fully automatic, non-lethal.
Come on, it's only gonna sting for a few minutes. You're gonna lay down. We're gonna book you on a robbery, and you're gonna not do that again because you're gonna realize that that ain't how you should do things. I mean, maybe that's a bit. It sounds. We're being a little funny about it, whatever. But the case may be that people don't take law enforcement serious. These young people don't take law enforcement serious, and that's a problem. That's clearly the problem.
Right. Well, and part of the reason is, and not all, but to some, going to jail is a badge of honor. Like to some folks, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like they not, and why be afraid of jail? There's no bail. You're going to get out. You're going to be able to watch TV. You can get all the drugs you want in the jail. Apparently. So, but there you have it, folks. USA crime is a thing where you can know every and anything that's happening anywhere at any time. I agree with you, bro. I think it's a bit much. I think it's a bit much. But then what was that other story you showed? I don't want you to click on
this.
No. No, don't even click on that. Because I got that video.
And this is clearly another example of somebody not showing the whole video.
Correct.
Well, this one is 6 minutes.
Yeah, but what you ended up in Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department, this is last week, issued a statement about that whole situation. And here's the problem that you have, bro. Here's the problem. You cannot be smoking weed in public. And then when the police approach about it to swing off on the cop, yeah, it's about right. Now, the thing was, the cop was hitting her in the thigh because there's a training thing. There's nerves in that thigh. If you've ever hit yourself on that thigh meat, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm familiar.
Yeah, you'll comply relatively quickly when that thigh nerves start hurting.
Sure. I don't disagree with that.
But that's not hitting you in the throat. That's not hitting you in the ear. That's not hitting you in the eye. Your chance of injury is slim to none, but you will comply. But that's man, it's too much, bro. I think get off
real quick. We got to go to Atlanta, and then this is what's going on. They ransacking in Atlanta. This is what's going on.
These niggas hit the truck, okay? Look, one right now. Oh my God. Yeah, hell, man.
Yeah, come on. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, parent fail.
There's no way, bro. There's no way.
That's absolutely nuts. And look, the sister, look, that's her job. Like that, no consideration that y'all might have cost this lady her job. Now, here's the other question, though. Here's a question I got for you. Why that truck open? You know where you at. Why is that truck open?
Well, that does pose a question.
I mean, I'm just asking the question. Why is that truck open? Like, you don't know where you at.
Yeah, that is a very, very fair. That is a fair question. I don't think that was a good idea. Go ahead and leave that truck open. I don't think that was a good idea. I think you could have really thought that out a little better. Maybe made some conscious decisions about your surroundings, young lady. But other than that, you say this stuff is insured, right? But this is just what's going on, man. This is I wonder how often that happens. Like, I wonder how often that happens.
Oh, it's got to be happening daily somewhere. I mean, come on.
Every day, right?
Seriously,
Somewhere every day.
Somewhere every day it's getting ran up in every single solitary day. I don't even want to read that. Vegas team beaten after getting, that's no good.
Woman dies from
Unfortunate.
overdose in San Francisco.
Oh man. Don't click on it. Don't do it. Don't do it, because I told you there were some words in that one that I Go ahead, son. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead,
This
man.
is a very, very delicate story, right? There are certain words that we have probably not thought we were gonna have to say in a sequence, right? There's some terms that I've been introduced to today.
This morning, even.
I'm not going to read this. I'm trying to make this as big as possible so y'all can read it. And I'm going to be quiet, right? I want, for those of you who can see it, right? I want y'all to read the story. I want y'all to read the story for yourselves. We're going to give you 30 seconds to go through this and read this for yourself. If you're watching, right? I would like you to read this. And then I would like you to get in the comment section and tell us what sentence, what sequence of words we have encountered that has caused us a level of discomfort as it relates to trying to wrap our brain around what the hell is going on in society today. The fact that we had to utter said sentence, said sequence of words is just absolutely 100% not something we have ever thought we were gonna have to discuss. Yeah, what in the... All right. So you guys should be about done. You should be about done.
10 more seconds. Give him 10 more seconds.
For those of you watching.
Okay.
What did you read there that is an issue? And then, I wish I had Jeopardy music, but do. All
right. All right. If you're anything like me, there's a sequence of words in this that I never in 1,000 years would have put together.
Yo,
I
bro.
Never thought.
His surgically... Man, folks, I respect. Okay, let me not lie. That would be a lie to say respect. I acknowledge that there are people who subscribe to the idea that they are not the gender that they were born. I understand that you think that you are no longer the gender that you were born with. Now, I'm pretty sure I can say that I represent most of us people who say we acknowledge that. We acknowledge it. Now, some of us don't respect it, right? Some of us disrespect it. And I think that's the line. I personally am going to opt out of disrespect. I'm also going to opt out of respect. And I'm also going to advocate for acknowledgement and stop. But we can't ever fall into believing that you can have a surgically constructed vagina. That's not possible. He can't have one. That can't be. And I understand that's what y'all calling it, but that is a cavity where your that is a cavity. That is a orifice.
Why did the John Mayer, what's that John Mayer song? Cavity. I don't know why that just popped into my brain.
But listen. Come
on. Surgically constructed cavity. I don't know, bro.
You can't.
I don't know, man.
You can't. Listen.
What?
Don't go out there disrespecting trans people, right? Don't disrespect trans people.
Facts.
If you have a person who's clearly a trans person who is respectful, right? They're respectful. They're let's say you're they're in the service industry and it's clearly a trans person. Either way, whatever, it's obviously that. You respect that person, you call that person by their name, you treat that person with dignity and the common decency that we all should be treated with.
Thank you. Because I'll say this real quick before we talk about this next thing, right?
Like,
and but let me say this to everybody, especially our conservative friends. If somebody wants to be called Keisha, call them Keisha. Somebody wants to be called Pant, call them whatever they want to be called. You don't have to disrespect people. You also don't have to go to the point. I'm not playing along. I don't have to actually think you're now a woman when you were a man, or you're now a man when you were a woman, to call you by the name you want to be called. I don't have to participate in that deep.
Yeah, but real quick.
Thank you for the coffee, Jill. Thank you for the bagel, Anthony. Thank just common decency is all. That's the biggest part of this.
That's what's missing. And then the problem is that you got this idea that okay. So when you have these left-leaning people that come from respectfully, I'll say the alphabet group, right? The LGBTQ, the letter groups, right? When you come from a letter group, when you're part of the intersectional letter group community, right? You come with the same disposition as some of the Black nationalists. You come with the same sentiment as some of the white supremacists, which is an inherent need to have an enemy. That's the issue. You come with this baggage of needing an enemy, and that's where the breakdown happens to me, because it's like, whether we think you're a female or not doesn't matter. Just don't be an asshole in public. Like, don't,
that's all.
Like, look, but then don't overdo it either, though. Right? It's like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's good. There's levels. Like, don't go too far. Like, sometimes it gets a little crazy, right? Because the situation is, once children get involved, is really what we're talking about. Once you get children involved, and the real, we didn't even get into the story, but the idea is that once you spread your legs in public, exposing your surgically constructed orifice while a young boy is sitting a few feet in front of him, then
that's a problem.
Retrieve the trans pride flag which he holds in front of his body, right? So it goes like, yo, bro, look what you doing, bro. You sitting there with your cavity out, bro. Come on, what we doing? Like, why is that?
We'd say the same thing if it was a straight. We'd say the same thing if it was a what do you call it? A regular male with his crotch out in public. We'd say the same thing.
I'm not using the term.
You're doing too much.
I'm not using the term cisgendered if you paid me. Don't ever
notice
I heard you thinking about it. You was like, am I about to say cisgender? No, you are not, sir. Let me explain to you right now that you will not be using that term in any way, shape, or form. And that is the last time that I will even use that word in a sentence. You're welcome.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Well, look, real quick, we got one or two more things to cover this morning. I had to talk about this because it happened in Charlotte. Nikedra, Sister Nikedra, is a postal worker who is accused of stealing.
Stop. Was a postal worker.
Was a postal worker accused of stealing $24 million in checks from the U.S. mail and conspiring with two other suspects to sell them. Nikedra pilfered incoming checks and outgoing checks at a postal processing distribution center in Charlotte over 4 months, according to a federal indictment.
Excuse me. Was the word pilfer used in the sentence?
It was used in the sentence. Nikedra Shannon pilfered incoming and outgoing checks at a postal processing distribution center.
Can we replace the word pilfer with the proper word, please? Can we?
She pilfered them.
No, sir.
We can't use pilfer?
No.
Why we can't use pilfer?
Because there's a group of people sitting there going, "Hey, excuse me, pilfer."
Pilfer.
Pilfer. Somebody, when they explain what pilfer means to folks,
Pilfer, verb, steal.
So why the homie try to get all articulate in the article? Why you gotta like pilfer, bro? Who you talking to?
Yeah,
Like,
pilfer.
I know
Yeah,
what
that's-
pilfer is, but like I'm not banking that everybody knew what a pilfer was. Like, oh, she
Right.
pilfered it.
So- Yeah, so she got the checks from the Charlotte Distribution Center over 4 months. Federal indictment unsealed in U.S. District Court this past Friday. The 29-year-old worked as a mail processing clerk from 2021 to 2023. Here's the problem. You had a good job. You know how many people I know that would love to work at the post office, bro? That's a great job. The other suspects are 27-year-old Donnell Gardner, 24-year-old Desiree Carter are accused of posting $12 million in checks for sale on the Telegram channel app, according to a news release by U.S. Attorney Dina King's office. The theft included $8 million in U.S. Treasury checks. The suspects, who live in Charlotte, reaped hundreds of thousands of dollars from the scheme that started in April and ended in July. Each of them got charged with conspiracy to commit financial institution fraud, which carries a 30-year prison sentence, up to 30 years, and 5 counts of theft of government property. Each theft count carries a max of 10 years. Carter and Gardner were also charged with 7 counts of possession stolen mail, and Shannon with 8 counts of theft by mail by a postal employee. Each of those counts carries up to 5 years in prison. All
Yeah,
3 were
15.
released on.
They're all gonna get 15. They're gonna end up doing like 7.5 to 10, something like that.
Yep, they were all 3
Maybe.
released on bond after their first appearances on Friday and didn't reply to requests for comment from the newspaper on Saturday. King on Friday thanked the agencies that investigated the case: the U.S. Postal Service Office of the Inspector General, the Post Office Inspection Service, the IRS Criminal Investigation Division, and the U.S. Department of Treasury Bureau of Fiscal Service and CMPD. Okay,
All right,
yeah,
okay, enough.
24
Jesus Christ.
mil.
That's a lot of information. Jeez.
Yeah,
So they were stealing.
So there you
They
have it.
Caught stealing. They was out there stealing. Y'all got caught
caught
stealing.
robbing.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
that's
well, ladies.
but that's let me throw this back out there.
Don't go back to the surgically. Don't go back.
Yo, son.
Son, was you about to go back to the surgically?
Son.
Yo, for the rest of the day, you're gonna have that sentence burned into your
Son,
brain.
come on, son. Yo, son,
just
come on,
mad.
son. Who wrote this, son? Who wrote this?
Should that have said
They don't put
exposing
no names
the?
on. Yeah,
It
but
should have said exposing the surgically.
oh, it didn't
shouldn't
say
be
that.
It should say exposing the surgically. Bro, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. Bobo Smith, formerly known as Maurice. Oh my gosh. Bobo
Formerly
Smith.
known as? What do you think, you're Prince?
I'm done, bro.
Yo, look,
don't
look what
do
happened
it. Don't do it. Yo, don't do that. Whoa. Hey, this is a morning family show. Bro. Yeah.
Yo, Google was like, nah, me, you out of pocket. Yo, Google was like, nah, bro, y'all out of pocket for that. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Yo. Oh,
That's
ladies
terrible.
and gentlemen.
Thank you, Google. All right, let me
Thank
just
you,
close
Google.
that tab right there. We not even.
Oh my
going.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I can
Ladies and
imagine-
gentlemen.
listen, I can imagine the mail I'm gonna get now. Oh, what's gonna pop up in my algorithm, my Google search? Oh, this is gonna be terrible. I'm gonna keep y'all updated because Google and all of the products that are turned on in my house have now heard me say surgically constructed vagina several times. So I will keep y'all updated as I get advertisements and suggestions to purchase one. I will keep y'all in the loop.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock, we've got retired Army Colonel Lori Bookout, candidate for U.S. House District 1, joining us on the podcast tonight. So be right back here at 8 p.m. for the Urban Conservative Podcast, and each and every Monday through Friday, right here for Top of the Morning on the Urban Conservative. We hope you'll join us tonight for that amazing interview.
Hold on.
Don't do it. I was trying to segue out. What you got? Oh my God.
Take this off the screen.
Oh my no, bro. What?
Okay. All right. How do you lubricate surgically?
No, stop. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, bro.
Tranny fluid. All right, yo, we out of here. All right, yo. My bad. I had to. I had to let it go.
How do you lubricate? I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a positive and productive Monday. Join us back here tonight at 8 p.m. for the Urban Conservative Podcast. For my twin brother, Raheem, Architect Soto, I'm Abdul Ali. We are the TUC Twins. We'll see y'all tonight. Peace and love.